Hey, how's it going and welcome along. I'm Rory from Giraffe Studios and welcome to RMF's Ragdoll Physics Experiments, the game. And this is the devlog. We're at episode 18. That's crazy, isn't it? It feels like only the other day that I was starting this project with episode 1, where I'm literally just in the, the default Unreal world, just showing off a real basic start.
Oh, it feels like ages ago.
We've come such a long way. This devlog, it's an interesting one. We're having a slight adjustment in terms of the way the development's handled with the game. I just need a little bit of time just to get that all up and running, and then we can carry on at full speed again, you see. So for the time being, it's just the little things that I can do. Now, what is it that I can do? Well, firstly, I can tell you about the Kickstarter pre-campaign page, which I always do. I would love it if you go and click that notify me on launch button. You don't have to, but I would love it if you did. And that's enough of that. First, we're going to do this. We always do this. This is the thing.
Why don't crabs give to charity? Because they're shellfish.
Please, stop.
So yeah, there's a couple of things that I just want to show today. The sort of back-end fun stuff. The stuff that I can do, basically. So yeah, it's just a few tweaks to the things that I can do. Now, the first one that I'm going to mention, we have a Steam page now.
It's about time an Englishman did something good with a cricket bat.
It is there, it is up and running, and you can come on here and you can watch the trailer and look at the screenshots and see all the wonderful stuff. Most importantly, you can press the wishlist button, which I've already... Oh, it would be there. Of course, because I'm logged in as me. I'm logged in as Giraffe. It's such an idiot. Anyway, the wishlist button would be there.
You silly man!
Again, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying, if you want to press that, I don't want to stop you. The other thing that is handy to potentially know is this community hub. There's a forum in there. You can go in there and ask questions about the game and make posts and stuff like that. Yeah, you can come and join in. It's all good.
Maybe out of my mind, but I want to be involved.
I just wanted to mention we have now got the Steam page set up and running. Now, the other thing that I was going to talk about is something in, you guessed it, the museum. And this is thanks to a suggestion that was made that I thought, do you know what? I hadn't actually thought of that, but that's a really good idea. And it was after talking about this cinema. So obviously in here, if you're not familiar, in here you can come in and choose any of the videos that this game is actually inspired by, the Ragdoll Physics Experiments videos. You can come in here, you can shut the partition, you can switch the lights off. There's a video covering all of that. And what was suggested was I should add the devlogs to this. But I thought, you know what? I don't want to clutter this up because I still haven't, I want to make this nicer. At the moment, this is just like the block out. So this is going to look really smart when it's done. Oh, good. The UE5 bug's back again. So this is going to look really smart when it's all done. But I don't want to clutter it with too much stuff. So if we head this way, past the anechoic chamber. Oh, actually, let's quickly pop in there. All of the albums are now collectible. So you can now collect them and they all start appearing up there.
All right, now that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, these will all be hidden around the game world. That you'll never find them all straight away. Some will be really tricky. Some will be fairly easy. And again, that feature that I talked about before, where you can select one and then it plays over here. I'm still working on it. It's still in progress, but it is coming along nicely. Anyway, I got distracted again. So yes, there was this area down here. So, new area. And I know it says anechoic chamber, and that's probably just because I just used the same texture because I haven't got around to writing that one yet. Oh, do you hear, by the way? The museum has music now, and it plays from this lovely playlist of beautiful pieces. And I actually, I'm doing that thing, where I get really distracted and I just can't get to what I'm actually talking about.
This guy doesn't know what he's doing.
And you'll hear, if you come into the hallway, the stairs for the museum, the music actually changes to music that is kind of like, yeah, I'm heading downstairs to a museum. I don't know what I mean by that, but it's different music out here. This stairwell will likely expand and have more in it at some point. So this has kind of got its own music, specifically for the stairwell. But then when you come into the main room, it fades out, and the nice classical music fades back in. It's lovely, isn't it? Anyway, right, so yeah, I was distracted again. So, yeah, this isn't an anechoic chamber. That will change. And I really want to show you this because this is using that Megalights feature that I was using for the main cinema in a really cool way. So what I've done is I've taken the shorts from the TikTok videos that we put out, and they're playing on the walls in these portrait things. whenever you come in this room. And it kind of randomly selects, our TikTok videos. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. It randomly selects our TikTok videos and plays them out of this stairwell, which I think looks really cool. Again, it's just block out at the moment. This is all still in progress, but I think that is really smart. I love that so much. The reflections on the floors and all of that, it just looks so good. And these guys will just loop and loop, and it's a fun little feature, right? So yeah, this is all this is all nonsense. That's not really anything to do with the game. It's just me enjoying myself, really.
You should do it more often.
I've built this big cinema here. Now, the lights are off at the moment. They're off by default. We can switch them on from the lights button there. But first, let's choose... We only have Devlog 1. But the Devlogs will appear here. And then we can go and press play. And check that out. It's like Devlog Inception. Hey, how's it going? Welcome along. I'm Rory from Rate My Funeral or Giraffe Head Studios, depending on which way you're facing. Now, it's so cool because video. I'm going to be waffling over myself waffling. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to turn myself down in the edit. So yeah, Devlog Inception. That's so cool. So yeah, the Devlogs, they will play in this room. So if you don't want to come to YouTube and watch through me waffling and talking about stuff, you can come to here. And here you'll see we are playing the one that I mentioned earlier in this video. And I just absolutely love it. You know, the whole look, everything, like the way the lighting works, the way everything in this room is, it's still running well. You know, that it's not struggling at all. It's incredible, really. Oh, it's just so good. So anyway, that is that. And I will, let me stop him, hang on. There we go. So I will add the other devlogs. We'll switch the lights on now as well. There we go. Lights come on and it gets brighter. Now they might need to be a touch brighter actually. I might need some more lights in here. But anyway, as I said, it's a block out. It's in progress. So yeah, you'll be able to select the different devlogs. Obviously, this one will constantly update. I don't think it will update in real time. It'll probably just every now and then there'll be a new batch of devlogs added. We'll see how we go. We'll see if I can get it down so it's much easier to add the devlogs. I've got it relatively simple now. It's all pretty well blueprinted out so that I can just sort of drop in another button and put a devlog thing in. But I've got to think about my layout. I've got to think about how I'm going to control it. It likely won't be these buttons like this. It will be something else, but it's in and it's working. And you know, this is my motto is make it exist, then make it betterer.
He's right though.
That's kind of it. I just think this looks so good though. This whole stairwell thing. I just had this idea of, you know, you walk past them, and I wanted to do lots more, but then it was starting to just get too big a room, and it's quite a big room as it is. And then you do have trouble with lighting. The bigger the rooms become, it just becomes more cumbersome and difficult to light. So let's do something fun. We'll fly off there and smack into the floor. There we go. And we'll head back upstairs now. But that's basically it, to be honest with you. That's everything for this devlog. There you go, see, and look, I might have an issue with my loading, unloading there, because, there we go. Yeah, it should be switching off. Again, I've got to refine all of that, but stuff like that shouldn't be running when you're nowhere near it. So all of that gets switched off when you walk away. Same with the museum, although that one I think I have hidden. So now it will go away as I walk up these stairs. So anyway, that is... Oh, hello, look, the ball is bouncing around. Boom.
Where did it go to?
Magic. That's it for this episode. I really hope that I can tell you a bit about this.
I thought we were finished for today.
Next time. This is going to be one of my most favorite features of this game. And I know that sounds crazy, but I will explain why when the feature is there to be shown. It's not quite yet, but I will promise you, I will share that with you, and that is worth subscribing for. So if you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well. That'd be awesome. And just as a quick reminder, because I have to, it's part of my formatting of these YouTube videos. If you wouldn't mind, head over to the Kickstarter pre-campaign page. The link's in the description, and hit that click to notify me on launch button. It will help so much. I cannot even explain it. And that screen has a mind of its own, I tell you. Yeah, that needs fixing. Anyway, before I get distracted again, good one. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
It's the Ragdoll Polka. Twist your knees, explode your spine. The Ragdoll